Welcome everyone to Merkaba Energy Healing. Today we are back with another pick a card reading, and we are asking Spirit, what's next? What's next for you on your path in this life? We're going to keep it really open. So we have 3 piles and 3 crystals. Pile 1 with message 1. The card Illuminate came out, paired with the Sunstone. Pile 2 with message 2, we have the Nourish card that came out for you. And that is paired with the Pre-Night. Pile 3 with message 3, we have the card Relax. And that is paired with the Brucite. As always, take a breath, tune in with your intuition, see which pile with which crystal and message calls you the strongest. And when you are ready, you can go to the timestamps in the description box below to go directly to your reading, and I will see you over there. Welcome, group number 1. Today we are asking Spirit, what's next? What's next for you in life? Anything that Spirit would like to share, I will deliver today. I want to just share my thanks for those of you who have stayed with me. I've not been feeling well at all. I've attempted to do this reading several times and subsequently deleted hours of work because my channel wasn't clear. My mediumship, my channeling wasn't clear. So we're going to do this again, and the reading may be a little shorter than usual, but I so appreciate you being here. Okay. Asking Spirit, my highest and best spirit guides and the higher selves of group number 1, what is next for them? What's next for them? Okay, so the first thing that is being brought to my attention is this idea of the sunstone being almost an energy of the sun coming out. It's been called the antidepressant stone. So it does make me wonder if anyone in this group has been suffering with mental health issues, or maybe a grade down from that, feeling a little low, a little down, a little low in energy. With the word illuminate, we see that the dawn is about to break. The dawn of a new day. The sun is about to rise. So what is next for you is the coming out of a phase where you might have felt like they're showing me a cartoon of this little girl walking along a path, and it's a sunny day, but there's a little cloud over her head. And so this cloud is clearing. I just got a yes on that. Thank you, my guides. I'm sorry about the noise around me. I have my noise cancellation on my mic, but I'm sorry about the noise around me. It tends to be noisy over the weekend, so I hope you can hear me okay. So I just got a yes on this idea that this cloud that has been sort of above your head is now clearing, and you can look forward to that. I feel like I'm taking a deep breath, and there's this sense of returning to self. But they're showing me the Knight of Pentacles, which can indicate that this has been a rather slow process. So I do think that there has been some kind of emotional purging for this group that has been quite a bit heavy. We'll see what the Tarot says. But the overarching message from this significator card and the stone that you chose is that the sun is about to come out. but they showed it to me as dawn. So it's a slow illumination that is occurring. And with the word illuminate, there's the sense of the light coming up from inside of you, and not just that the sun externally or something bright externally is going to wash over you. It's a return to your inner light. And there again, thank you, my guides have given me the yes. So it's almost as if there has been a purging from within so that the light can start to take up more space. Again, a big yes on that. Thank you so much, my guides. And I'm feeling a sense of wanting to cry. I wonder if any of you are getting choked up at that message. Like someone really needed to hear that today. Whatever you are going through, it's in divine form. There is a purpose to it, and there's a culmination point and an ending. So whatever you need to do now to rest in the knowing that there's purpose to what you're experiencing, it could be helpful to lean into it, to know that this crying, this need to go inward, this need to go under the covers. I'm seeing somebody under the covers, someone who is bargaining with themselves to get out of bed in the morning, to not, I'm getting a big yes on this, you guys, to not judge yourself in this, to just wrap your arms around yourself and give yourself a hug, the way you would with a good friend, the way you would with a child. You wouldn't reprimand them, you wouldn't shame them. You would allow them to feel what they felt, and you would hold them all the while. And this is what my guides are guiding you to. When you allow this to move through you, more of the light comes up from inside of you. Illuminate. Something about lily pads here, okay? I'm getting the sense of a frog jumping from lily pad to lily pad. I'm getting the sense that you might have felt a little bit all over the place, as if you were taking a step here, that wasn't working, I tried this, that's not working. Getting a big yes on that as well. Thank you, my guides. This sense of nothing I am doing is actually, I'm hearing of value, inadequate, I'm hearing. I'm trying, I'm putting in all this effort. Why is it not working out? And my guides are saying, you've got to just rest on one lily pad and reduce the effort a bit. No effort is really needed right at this moment. Inward, going inward, resting, Four of Swords, Hermit, okay? These kinds of energies are showing up. There's also an energy of water here, the need for hydration. Okay, sometimes we feel lackadaisical, we feel a little bit off because we're not nourishing our cells. They're showing me B vitamins. I don't remember if that's in the Dream Ritual book, but they are showing me B vitamins, so nutritional yeast could be good for some of you. I'm not a medical doctor. Please check with your medical doctor first. I'm just delivering this message. Okay, so there's always a combination of the energetic, what people might call the spiritual, the energetic, and the physical body, the physical realm, both needing to be attended to here. With this flower here, it looks a bit like a lotus flower. It's almost as if something is about to bloom once again, but there's one single flower, similar color here to the sunstone. And what we see is a purging through the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra, which is the second chakra below the belly button, at the lower part of the abdomen, represented by the color orange, or often represented by the color orange. This is the seat of your emotional self, your sexual prowess. And so this part of you might be cleansing and purging right now. You might be dealing with spotting, or they're showing me heavy periods for those of you who are female and have periods. For others of you, you might feel lower abdominal cramping or some discomfort in that area. Of course, if you have any symptoms like this and you don't know what it's about, do go see a doctor. in addition to exploring the spiritual meanings of these things. And so with this little flower here, there's something blooming in the sacral chakra. And what you might want to do is you might want to close your eyes and see the root chakra blooming like a flower, a red, beautiful rose opening, and breathe into that space. And then take some time to breathe into the sacral chakra and see an orange flower blooming. And you can focus on these two areas before getting to the solar plexus chakra, which is denoted by the color yellow. And again, a yellow flower there. They're showing me a sunflower. And really work on just stabilizing the lower toroidal field right now. This is apparently very helpful for this group. Something is about to be illuminated, brought up, a light from within you. They're showing me, I'm hearing, not showing me, they're sharing a Celine Dion song, A New Day Has Come. I don't know which song that is or if that's the actual title, but that's the song I just heard, A New Day Has Come. So that's what you can expect next. Beautiful tarot deck and my highest and best spirit guides and the higher selves of group number 1. Please show me a bit more of what is next for group number 1. What else for group number 1? What's next? Okay. We have 5 of Cups. I'll show you the cards in one moment. What's next for my group number 1s? What's next for my group number 1s? Okay. The Moon. We'll start with these 2 cards. 5 of Cups and the Moon. Very interesting. A few things they're showing me. Quite a few things. I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Let me just do this one by one. I'm first overwhelmed by the blue energy here. Blue can be water, denoting emotions. Certainly the cups denote emotions. The moon, which rules Cancer, is also a water sign. So we see a lot of emotional energy here that is being put in the forefront of this reading, along with the lily pads on the water here. With the 5 of Cups, we see some kind of sorrow in what we don't have. So something might have set off this, I don't want to call it lower energy, this feeling of depressed energy, lowered energy. I don't want to say lower vibrational, but lowered energy. So perhaps something literal happened here in your life where you felt heartbroken in some way, where somebody maybe let you down. This could also just be a simple trigger. You could have one conversation with somebody and it feels as if it's a repetition of something you thought was long and gone. And then it reared its ugly head again. And you're just like, why? There's a feeling of destitution in this card. Feeling alone and without, I'm hearing. But as they said earlier, this is in divine form, divine timing. This was guiding you to go inward, the moon, to search within the self, one's own intuition, one's own illumination we see with the full moon here. This is very beautiful because we have a waxing moon here, which happens after the new moon, leading into a full moon. So there's a culmination here. There is a culmination of some heartbreak, heartache. And if you're listening to this when I publish it sometime at the end of December, the next full moon is January the 3rd. So this quite likely is happening right now. But of course, if you're listening to this reading at another time, take it as it resonates. It's imagery. It's symbolism. It does not need to be actual. Okay, so there's definitely a call for you to look inside and ask, what is working for me and what isn't? You're opening up your hands to the universe and you're saying, show me. The moon often illuminates, right? Illuminates the darkness. That's its purpose. It's light in the dark, just like the sunstone, just like the first card, illumination. So something is being illuminated for this group, helping you see something that you couldn't see before. The moon is often something, the card, the moon is something that went unseen, a mystery, a secret. Maybe that mystery or secret was unseen or unacknowledged because of something that was distracting you, something that was holding you hostage in some way, keeping your heart really stuck. But now something is going to be revealed to you, and it's going to set you free of whatever has been ailing you or aching you. What else? What else? Oh, that just flew out. Oh my goodness, we have the devil. And I don't know if that's appropriate. Let's cover that card up. Okay. We have the devil, and what's next for my group number ones? What's next for my group number ones? There it is, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so we have this repeating story of something that has felt, I used the word shackled before, tied down, something like this, and now we actually have shackling with the devil card. And yet it's followed with the Page of Pentacles, this lovely nubile energy, where something tangible, something actually in your life will show up as a kind of gift, telling you that you are no longer in the devil energy. You are beginning some kind of stage of prosperity. And this little, I don't know what this little fairy-like, I don't know if this is an elemental here holding this lovely pentacle with this little tiny bee here. And it looks like she's resting on the pentacle. She's relaxed. And she has this lovely yellow flower as her hat. So she is guarded and protected by the sun and by nature. So there's something here that's telling us that you guys have been in an energy that has felt quite fraught, okay? We can see this very, very clearly. And that something new is blooming here. And because this is a pentacle, we're talking about something in the tangible world, something that's going to feel as if it's a clear sign, a practical sign that says, I am moving out of this energy. Let's get a final sort of grouping here to see what's next for you. Can we get a bit more, please? A bit more? What is the final energy here about what's next for my group number ones? Whoa. Final energies for my group number ones. Can you show us clearly, please? Yeah. We have another page, Page of Cups, and we have the Five of Wands. There's this constant energy of battling something in all of the couples. Do you see? I do read the cards in order, so when I see the Page of Cups, here's again this water trying to start something anew, and then the Five of Wands, this defensive energy. I am getting the sense that there's possibly someone who's going to come in and reach out, but you might feel a little gun shy, you might feel a little reserved, you might wonder, is the devil energy coming back? Will I be heartbroken again? So there's some kind of guidance here telling this group to be mindful of the energy that you've been in, allow it to move through you so that when there is something on offer, you won't feel defensive. I do want to get a clarifier card for you guys. Let's get a clarifier on the Five of Wands. Okay. My guides, can you please give me a clarifier for the Five of Wands, please? What does the Five of Wands mean for my group number ones? Nope. What does Five of Wands mean for my group number ones? They are telling me that that's correct. Oh my goodness, and we have the Five of Swords. Very similar energy, but they're highlighting that the sword is down in the Five of Swords. So they're saying it's going to be important for you guys to remember that tides turn, that things change, and you might actually have a loving person come in after you've had a lack thereof, let's say. And you want to put the swords down. You want to be mindful of any defensive energy that you have had to use in order to survive for good reason. It's going to be important for you to put the sword down, because what's next for you are really beautiful things burgeoning, as they said before. And then we have the Nine of Cups there. Let's take that out. Why not, right? We've got the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck there, okay? And we've got another Page of Cups there. Okay, that's actually verification of the Page of Cups, so I want to put it out here. Okay. So there's definitely something slowly being brought back to life after a period of going inward, a period of being upset, of feeling bound, of feeling shackled. There's just gentle guidance here to put the sword away, to put the defensive down. Allow yourself to very slowly open up to new places and new situations. Certainly after you have had your heart broken, or I'm hearing the word betrayal with the Devil card here, there's a possibility of you feeling as if you can't trust people. There's not a guidance here to rush into anything. There's no Knight of Swords. There's no Knight of Wands, okay? There's merely just this idea of something may show itself. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Be mindful of cutting things off at the neck. Try not to do that. Gingerly move into what shows up for you in your life, what is blooming. Because something good wants to birth itself in your life, but you have to work with the universe, with the gifts that are offered to you in order for them to come to fruition, to come to life. I hope that makes sense, you guys. I hope this resonated for you guys. Please let me know by commenting down below. Please let me know by giving the video a thumbs up. And if nothing else, I send you guys so much love and so many blessings. Until the next reading, take very good care. Welcome, group number 2. Today we are asking Spirit, what's next? Keeping it really open. What's next for you on your path, in your life? Anything they want to highlight today? My guides are going to keep it very clean for me, not two-dimensional, because my energy has not been high. And so they've said, if you're going to read, we're going to keep it very clean and very simple. So thank you for your patience with me. Just calling in my guides. Asking my guides very clearly what is next for my group number 2s who chose the Pre-Night and the Nourish card. Show me very clearly for their highest and best goods only. Thank you so much. Okay, so they're showing me a few different things. First, we're seeing 2 little chairs in this card. So there are 2 energies being highlighted here. The first thing that they're highlighting with the Pre-Night is the relationship between your heart chakra and your solar plexus chakra. A very unusual stone the Pre-Night is. You might automatically think that it just resonates with the heart chakra being this beautiful green stone. But the wise people who understand the mystery of crystals have shared with me that the beauty of Pre-Night is that it connects the solar plexus chakra to the heart chakra. And what this can mean is that when you feel your own personal sense of power, your sense of worth, you have an understanding that you are whole, not because of what you do or who you are with, but because of what you are, a fractal of source. You are whole in your light. When you come into an understanding that you are whole and you understand your power in your wholeness, then your heart chakra can open, your self-love, your self-compassion. And in the reverse is true as well. When you embody self-love and you understand that you are love, you might start supporting your solar plexus chakra and understanding that you have everything that you need at every moment of every day, that you are a sovereign and free being with tremendous power and tremendous might. So with these two little seeds here, what I'm seeing is that what is next for this group is a very powerful relationship between your solar plexus chakra and your heart. So the word nourish really resonates with both of these aspects of yourself. Nourishing yourself in self-love, nourishing yourself in a sense of, I'm worthy, I'm deserving, I am powerful. You can think of it almost as emperor and empress energy. Now, what they are also showing me are two empty chairs that are about to be filled. So what's possibly next for this group is some kind of Two of Cups energy, companionship. And I did not say the lovers there because they're actually showing me companionship, connection with another person. I don't think that we talk about friendship enough in tarot readings, but often people are heartbroken from lost friendships and feeling alone and not necessarily needing a lover, but a good friend. We will see what the Tarot has to say about this, but I'm having a sense that actually I'm hearing a seat at the table will be filled. A seat at your table will be filled. Now, I can't help but notice that there is an apple here and little bananas and perhaps potatoes. Yeah, potatoes on the table. So bananas and potatoes both have a tremendous amount of potassium. So this group might require something that, they're showing me a few different things. You might require electrolytes, but they're highlighting potassium. Potassium regulates the heartbeat. Now, I'm not a medical doctor, so please check with your medical doctor about anything that is brought up in any tarot reading, including mine. I am not making a recommendation. I'm simply discussing what I'm seeing here. And if anything brings you to action, please discuss it with your medical doctor. So there might be something having to do with the heart with this group. You might have been feeling heart palpitations or arrhythmia, flutter, something like this. Again, work with your doctor. But potassium might be needed. And both potatoes and bananas are high in potassium. Specifically sweet potatoes, by the way. Now, with the apple here and the bananas, there is just the centering on your diet in general, and possibly with the word nourish, the need to sit down at a proper table and thoughtfully, mindfully, perhaps intuitively eat your food. Some of you might be eating too fast. I'm also hearing that some of you have lost your appetite, hence the empty chairs. Let me just ask about that. My guys, what do you want to say about the people who have lost their appetite? Okay, so they're showing me a few different things. First, they're giving me the word recalibration. So some of us might have been going through some kind of physical recalibration where they're showing me your circadian rhythm being off. So you have this moon, and then we have like light inside where people are up with that milk jug. Where in olden days, I don't know if people do this anymore, people would drink warm milk to lull someone back into sleep. So I am wondering if some of you are awakening during the night. So they're showing me some of our circadian rhythms being off, but they're not off, they're just recalibrating. I know I myself, my appetite has been very low, and I've been waking up a lot during the night, but I've also not been so well, so I will see another doctor, but part of this is energetic. So they're saying that it's important to eat some fruit or drink something with electrolytes or something nourishing when you don't feel all that hungry. So you're eating something that is filled with life force energy. Okay, I'm going to respectfully ask my guides to move away from this. Let's see what else. Yeah, so with the word nourish, I am getting the sense something about relationships here. Let's see what the Tarot has to say. Asking the Tarot deck to please provide clear, concise, accurate messages from my group number 2s regarding what is next in their lives. Show us very clearly. They want me to shuffle like this once. We're opening up to the Four of Wands and the Magician. Okay, something to celebrate, something that you're manifesting. For my group number 2s, what's next for them? My group number 2s, what's next for them, please? Show me very clearly. Beautiful. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And what is next for my group number 2s? The World. Okay, let's start with these. Very interesting that we have in this order, we have an Ace, which is at the beginning of a cycle, and the World, which is the end of the cycle. It's almost polarized states. It makes me wonder if there are two separate areas of your life where something new is beginning and something else is ending, as if it were like this. And I actually feel compelled to do that. So what I'm going to ask is, what new beginning, or what beginning, still don't understand that combination of wording, what beginning, what new, what newness, what start is occurring? Okay, we're seeing that it's a pentacle, okay? And so something that you're going to be able to see, you're going to be able to point to. And what has completed? I'd like to know, okay? Let's first ask about the World card. What has completed? What has completed, my spirit guides? And why is it showing up in what's next? Okay, let's ask what's completed. So we might have to understand what's completed to see what's going to start. Yes? Oh, I turned it upside down. Okay. So there we go. Very clear answer. The Tower is the complete breakdown of something. Okay, it can be the breakdown of health. It could be the breakdown of a relationship. I mean, these kids, quite a horrifying image here of these kids falling out of this tree. But what we do see here are these two little, I haven't read this part of this deck's book, but maybe these are possums. I don't know what they are, holding this blanket down here to catch them. So there is this sense of something deliberately breaking down so that something can come to your aid or something can be rebuilt. That is a very clear energy here. These possums are kind of like helpers. So I do wonder if new friends are coming in. I am wondering if a new partner is going to come in. But there's definitely a message of what is next. So this is the past. That's how I asked it. What is ending? And that's the Tower, something that has been breaking down, okay? So this is ending. Whatever has been breaking down, if it's been illness, it's been relationships, that is over, okay? With the wreath, we see something about to birth anew. Now let's ask about the Ace of Pentacles. Can you tell us more? What is starting here? What's next? Can you show us very clearly? What's next for my group number 2s? Can you give us more information? Yes? I don't know why I keep holding this upside down. And look at that, you guys. Okay? We have the 6 of Pentacles, which is a spirit of generosity, which is a spirit of help, which is an exchange. But it's in Pentacles. So for this group, you're going to see this happen. You're going to see someone or something come into your life and be generous with you. Perhaps after a period of things really not showing up for you. Now, this can be anything. The 6 of Pentacles could be money. It could be friends. It could be investments. It can be animals. But there's definitely a whole new start with regards to prosperity. Generosity. Lovely. Let's get a bit more information here. What's next for my group number 3s? Can you give us a bit more information here? A bit more information here, please. What's next for my group number 3s? Okay. I keep turning this deck upside down. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, can you tell us more, please? Whoop. That's too many. Let's do that one more time. I have to keep centering my energy. Okay, what's next for my group number 2s? Again, too many. What's next for my group number 2s? Okay. Oh my goodness, look at this. Knight of Swords and Ace of Swords. So look at this. We have Pentacles and we have Swords. Pentacles are winter, okay? So if you are listening to this in December, I could not think of that word, then something is definitely burgeoning right now. With the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Let me just sit with this for a second. We have another ace. The fact that we have 2 aces really does tell us that whatever is next for you is brand new. Brand new. You could be getting some kind of communication. You could be getting some kind of clarity about something. Because there is a Knight here, this could potentially be a person who's coming in to tell you something, to share something with you that is going to shed light on something for you. This could be someone coming in for forgiveness. This could be someone sharing an idea, a business venture. But because it came out in this order, it almost feels as if what this person is going to communicate or share with you is going to bring clarity about something. It's going to help you move forward or move on. So it can be somebody who's coming into forgiveness and you have clarity about what happened and you're able to finally move forward. It could be someone coming in to bring insight about an idea or a thought and you're able to finally move forward with that. Whatever it is, what's next for this group is some kind of brand new start. And it's going to feel deeply nourishing, deeply fulfilling, and you're going to feel a lot less alone. And whatever energy you are coming out of, this tower energy, there's a clear message that there's a clear message for this group that this is over. And you can expect for brand new XYZ to come in. Prosperity, generosity, clarity, communication. I'm also hearing interest. So you might start experiencing renewed interest in your life, a brand new idea, an aha moment I'm hearing, something like this. Okay, my dear ones, that is your reading for today. I really hope it made sense and I hope that you enjoyed it. I asked to please let me know by giving the reading a thumbs up if it did resonate for you. And if nothing else, I send you so much love and so many blessings on your path. Until the next reading, take very good care. Welcome, group number 3. Today we are asking Spirit, what's next? What's next for you on your path in this life? Anything they want to share, I will deliver. I'm keeping it very open because my energy is still very low. So whatever they want to deliver, whatever they want to share, I will deliver. Okay, let me just get grounded and situated here. Calling in my highest and best spirit guides and the higher selves of group number 3. Please show me what is next for them. What is next for them? Sorry if you hear a dog barking outside and the swath of sun here. A lot of dog barking. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Okay. I do wonder always when I get this kind of interference if you guys have been experiencing this noise. I'm hearing frayed nerves. I'm actually going to pause the video for a minute. Okay, I'm back. So that's interesting. That was my neighbor with his dog. And his dog gets very upset when he leaves. And so I wonder if that's relevant to anyone, feeling abandoned or feeling left. Because I felt a little emotional. I always feel emotional when dogs are left. But he was just left for a moment and the man came back, but started kind of scolding the dog for barking. And so I don't know if that is relevant to anyone, if you have felt scolded or I'm hearing quieted into submission. I am getting a sense with this canoe out in the water here that you guys have really needed quiet. Again, I'm hearing frayed nerves, feeling on edge. Just I'm hearing the word shrieking, like things feel very harsh or have felt harsh. It's okay if this is not your reading. It's very specific. I can see. I also have the sense that somebody has been sick with something viral. So there's just this guidance about relaxing. This will pass. What's next is some kind of renewed health with the brucite here. Okay, resonating with the solar plexus chakra here. This resonates with the idea of feeling strong and healthy, virility, vitality, okay? So with the relax card, there is this sense of, I'm hearing the word cellular turnover. Your body working itself out, I'm hearing. There's a detoxification happening for this group, a physical purging. With the stars in the water here, it almost feels like things might feel dizzy or topsy-turvy. Feeling very out of sorts. Very heavy in the head, I'm hearing. And I'm feeling it over my eyebrows as if a sinus infection, which I recently just got over. I haven't been sick in 5 years and I suddenly got very sick. So I think all of us are going through some version of this. There's also this sense with the stars in the water here that even the stars and the moon need to rest, need to take a breather. So they've all come down and rested in the water. And as I said, rested in the water, there is a sense here of possibly resting yourself emotionally, that maybe there has been an emotional charge recently, difficulties with people, a lot of loud noise I'm hearing, a lot of people, a lot of noise meaning voices. And it's just like, everyone just be quiet. It's like I just put my hands over my ears. It's that sense of just, I want to get on a canoe. I just heard that Joni Mitchell song, River. I don't know if the words are necessarily important. You can go look it up. I can't place the words right now, but they very clearly just showed that song to me. And it's quite a heartbreaking song, but it's almost as if you're taking this canoe on the river and you're just letting the river move you, just getting into a state of flow where you're being held, where you're being carried, I'm hearing. I'm hearing swaddled, okay? Something like this. That's the feeling I'm getting, needing to be held a little bit. I have the sense that group number 1 got a similar message there. Nighttime here, right? I know that this is the Dream Ritual Oracle and they all denote something like night, but this is really nighttime to me, this card. It feels very much as if you want to settle in the cloaked, darkness, the feeling cloaked in the darkness, rather, where the world is quiet and you can take a deep breath. Okay. I don't know if this is what's next or what's happening right now for you. I feel as if the significator card is often what is happening right now. I don't know if you hear those people laughing outside. I have my mic on sound cancellation, noise cancellation, but it may not be canceling the noise enough. And that's literally parallel or not metaphoric, but symbolism for what is being shared in this particular reading. Sorry if I'm faltering over my words a little bit. I'm still not feeling well, but I'm going to do my best to deliver these messages very clearly. That noise from outside coming in for this group, okay? So let's see. Asking this tarot deck to please show me messages that are kind, clear, accurate about what is next for my group number 3s. Show me very clearly, please. What is next for my group number 3s? What is next for my group number 3s, please and thank you? What is next for my group number 3s? I just heard the word renewal. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to take the 6 of Cups. Okay. And what is next for my group number 3s? What is next for my group number 3s? Tell me more about the 6 of Cups, please. Okay. No? What is next for my group number 3s? Okay. Seven of Cups. Very interesting. So whenever you see the same suit with upward numbers like this, first of all, we're in the middle of the deck, okay? We're not at 1 through 5. We're not at 8 through 10, okay? 6 and 7, you're right in the middle of your path. You're right in the center of some kind of energy here, you guys. So the relax is being mirrored in the tarot. You're in the center of some kind of energy right now. Maybe the eye of the storm, okay? Or maybe there's no storm at all. There's just the eye of the experience. And what we see here are cups. And we talked about that before, about something feeling emotional, okay? We see some kind of upward mobility, moving from the 6 to the 7 here. Whatever that might mean in your life, you're moving forward, okay? But you're in the center of some kind of energy here. With the 6 of Cups, we have some kind of nostalgia, possibly. A time when something felt easier, felt simpler. You might be longing for that time. You might be thinking, how can I bring back some of that effortless joy I'm hearing? And so then we see the 7 of Cups. And we're looking at all the choices, all the different ways we could possibly bring in this energy of the 6 of Cups. What is viable and what isn't? I'm getting a yes on this. So you might be at a time of in-between, okay? That liminal space between coming and going, doing and stillness, wondering what your next step may be. not totally hermit energy, but somewhere in there. And now I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh my God, did you hear that guy scream? That's crazy. So the fact that I just sneezed, again, reminds me of the viral energy. And the fact that that guy outside is screaming his head off is telling me why you might be in this space, in the in-between. It's like you might feel exhausted in your body. You might be exhausted by the energies around you. And you're kind of in the space of, can something just feel easy? Can I just relax for a moment? Can somebody maybe just bring me some chicken soup? Right? Where are those days where things just felt lovely and sweet and nice? We sat around, the dinner table and we talked about our days. We watched a show at night and then we played Scrabble. Where are those days? So there's a sense of longing in this energy for me. So let's get some more. I know it doesn't immediately answer the question about what's next, but there's definitely a need for this group to be understood in the energy that they're in right now. What more do you want to tell my group number 3s about what's next? I mean, I am getting the sense that maybe some choices will show up for you where you might be taken into the last stage or this next phase of your life, but it feels as if you're still mulling things over, okay? Okay, that just flew out. There it is. Beautiful. Ace of Pentacles. Now, interesting, we're going back to the beginning, okay, with the ace. We're not going to 8, 9, 10. We're going back to the beginning. There's that energy of going back again. Something I'm hearing reverberating from the past. Excuse me. Now, I don't always read the 6 of Cups as someone from the past coming back. In fact, it doesn't read like that to me, but because this little fairy or elemental is giving this lovely cup of flowers to this other little fairy, and now we have the Ace of Cups, I do wonder if somebody is going to offer something to you. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Let's get the next card. Can you tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles, please? Can you tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles, please, for my group number 3s? Can you tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles? I'm sorry, guys. I just have to marvel at the fact that I just sneezed in your reading. Because I do feel like there's some kind of purging and possibly someone who's dealing with a virus. Please let me know if you've been sick, you guys. That was crazy confirmation. And that guy screaming with the noise, my God. I don't know if you heard that, but he screamed. Okay. And we have, there it is, the Knight of Wands. Okay, I do think that for some of you, someone is coming in. I do think that someone is going to come in and make you an offer. This very well can be someone from your past. Now, it doesn't have to be an ex, so everybody calm down. And I'm just a tarot reader. I'm not, your personal fortune teller. I'm reading for a whole bunch of people, maybe not 500,000, but even if it were for 10 people, okay, it's not going to be for everyone. But I asked the question and the cards answered. This is somebody, okay, this is a knight moving left, not right, not forward. So it does feel as if this is someone from the past validated with the 6 of Cups. So someone who you might have known from your childhood may be coming in with a love offer, may be coming in to bring you some good news, may be coming in to work with you. This is going to bring some passionate new beginning. It's going to make you feel alive again. It's going to make you feel, I'm hearing the word stoked. Not usually a word I use, but that's what I just heard. Really stoked about your new beginning. Oh, I love that so much. That's a pretty clear message for you guys. Okay. Let's get another grouping here for my group number 3s. What is next for them, please? What is next for them? What is next for my group number 3s? And we have, oh my goodness, we have the 9 of Cups. Oh my God, wish fulfillment. Let's see what this wish fulfillment is about. What is the 9 of Cups for my group number 3s? What is the 9 of Cups for my group number 3s? What is the 9 of Cups for my group number 3s? What is the 9 of Cups? Please? No? Yes? And we have the Queen of Cups. Oh my goodness. You guys, first of all, we have all of this lovely, lush green energy, heart chakra energy, heart opening. And I can't help but notice that this elemental, elfin, lovely creature here is holding this green crystal ball. It does feel like something is being offered to you, my loves. Wish fulfillment, Queen of Cups, your cup flowing over. Feeling compassion, love, is something that feels easy, effortlessness, or effortless, feels effortless, okay. Very interesting that we felt fraught at the beginning. A lot of noise, a lot of energy, a lot of, oh my God, I just need to rest. I long for something from the past. I long for easier times, okay? I don't know why they're showing me the show Different Strokes. For those of you who remember that show, it's almost like we don't even have television shows that feel wholesome. I'm not really saying that Different Strokes was so wholesome, but yeah, there are serious problems with that show as well. Okay, but it's that time where things felt simpler. There is definitely, or very likely, someone coming in. A new start with possibly someone old, not necessarily an old lover. It could be an old friend coming back, someone you haven't seen in a long time, but it does feel like someone you know. And you're going, what's next for you guys is some kind of profound wish fulfillment that regards the heart, that regards heart fulfillment, heart-centeredness. There's a lot of noise in this group. So I do have the sense that there's a story here where you're learning how to focus more on yourself, self-care, self-nourishment, and more of this sense of peacefulness before this new phase can come in. But it feels rather assured, you guys. Okay, there's also this lovely peacefulness with regards to nature in this card. Okay, with this lovely squirrel coming down, the snake on her lap. There's making peace with the past is how I'm seeing it here, or how I'm also hearing it. Why? 2025 has been the year of the snake. And when I ask what's next, it could be in the next week, but we're kind of looking at an amorphous amount of time here. So I feel like as if you're making peace with 2025, with the year of the snake, whatever has gone on. Again, peace with the past. Some kind of peace with the past with the 6 of Cups here. And we see this little squirrel coming down. It's like new energy coming in. And it's bright and it's sprightly and it has a lot of energy, right? With the Knight of Wands and the squirrel. Squirrels are just abound with lovely energy. And this elven witch-like lady here, whatever she is, this lovely luminous energy. Her eyes are closed. She's relaxed. So there's this vibration of the beginning of the reading where you're forced into relaxation because of the noise, the detoxification, illness, whatever it might be, to, I'm hearing the word sublime, effortless, easy energy of relaxation. Not forced, not pushed into, but just a state of being. This is what you can look forward to, my dear ones. States of feeling at peace, your heart at rest. Was it this group that I talked about, the heart flutters? No, that was last group. Okay, that was in the pre-night group. But anyway, But there is this sense of the heart fully feeling at peace once and for all. And going into your new year, the 2026 year, with feeling, I'm excited about my life. New vibrancy, new vitality with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands in the middle of this deck. A sense of renewal. A sense of renewal and peace is what's next for you guys. With the high likelihood of either love, friendship, something that's going to fill your cup, make you feel like your wish has finally been filled. And I want to say finally, with the Nine of Cups and all of these stars down in the water here, it's almost as if everything that you have wished for, all the stars that you've wished upon, are coming down into the 3D. And that's the Nine of Cups. Everything that you've wished for is now coming down into the third dimension with the Ace of Pentacles here again, the third dimension. You're going to be able to hold it in your hand. You're going to be able to point to it and see it and say, oh my God, it's finally here. Lovely, bright, joyous, the sun coming out kind of energy with the Brucite. Okay, my loves, that is your reading for today. I really, really hope that you enjoyed it. I so enjoyed reading for you guys. If you did like the reading, please give the video a thumbs up. It does help my channel grow, and it lets me know that you enjoyed the reading. So if nothing else, I send you guys so much love and so many blessings. Until the next reading, take very, very good care.